now in New Jersey. Powered by TAPinto. Brought to you by Lakeland Bank. And by Bag Up NJ, a public awareness campaign of the New Jersey Clean Communities Council.
Thanks for joining us on this Monday, May 9th. I'm Kristina Behr. More than 200 Newark educators are awarded for their work. TAPinto Newark reports that as part of Teacher Appreciation Week, more than 200 local educators received a $50 Exxon gift card from the Saint James AME Church to be used for gas or groceries. The pastor reached out to teachers at 3 schools, Lincoln School, Malcolm X Shabazz High School, and Marion P. Thomas Charter STEAM Academy to show his appreciation on behalf of the parish for their hard work serving students. A West Orange elementary school teacher gets a TV makeover. TAPinto West Orange reports that Melissa Malfitano, a 3rd grade teacher at Kelly Elementary, was one of 24 deserving teachers who received a makeover on the Drew Barrymore show by celebrity stylists. She was nominated for not only her work as a teacher, but for also creating the Essential Angels Foundation during the pandemic, collecting money to help distribute meals to frontline workers. A Cranford alum is now in the New Jersey High School Ice Hockey Hall of Fame. TAPinto Cranford reports that Pat Slocum was among those honored, and he had been playing youth hockey since he was around 6 years old. The team aspect is the thing that he remembers most, he says, from his time on the ice. He also recalls looking into the stands and seeing friends, family, and teammates' families all having a good time together. Up next, keeping them in sync. A special honor for a Flemington staple. Welcome back. For decades, the Hunterdon Harmonizers have entertained audiences in Flemington. Well, now the county is honoring the director of the group on his retirement. TAPinto Flemington Raritan publisher Audrey Bloomberg has the story.
The Hunterdon Harmonizers, it's a nonprofit organization, and they perform, pandemic pending, everywhere in Hunterdon County. They do an annual holiday show at the high school, at the Hunterdon Central. They do Memorial Day. They do a lot of different shows and performances. They do some competitions and things like that. And they've been around since '84. So they're everywhere. People love hearing them sing. It's a barbershop quartet. You love it.
So they're like a staple though in the town, right? Like everybody knows them.
Yep. Hunterdon Harmonizers there. It's an all-male group. And as I said, they perform at as many things as possible. They do some caroling around the holidays. They do their annual holiday show. They do Memorial Day. They do, just depending on what events we have, they come out to as many of the big community events as they're able to.
So rightfully so, they were honored for all of their work in the community.
Yeah, and particularly for Don, who was retiring. He's been the director since 1998. He's got a long-standing history. He was part of the group before becoming director, so he's been with them for a long time. I think he's one of the original members.
And so what did this mean for them to be recognized in this way?
It's because they give so much to the community, having the community give back to them and to recognize their director on his retirement. It's a nice recognition for them. They obviously don't do this for the recognition, but just to have the community, thank them and thank Don for all of his work over the years, and for building the quartet into what it is. And he's got a big musical background. He's performed in other barbershop groups as well. So he's got a musical background. And so to give that back to them, it's a nice thing to be able to do.
To receive your local news from TAPinto in your inbox every day for free, sign up at tapinto.net/enews. Thank you for joining us. This has been Now in New Jersey, powered by TAPinto, brought to you by Lakeland Bank and Bag Up NJ, a public awareness campaign of the New Jersey Clean Communities Council.